Hey, True Believers, Englentine here with another episode of Top 10 Comics Sold to Readers. It's been a long time, and I need a new name, so if you have a great name for this kind of video, let me know in the comments below. This is where we are looking at what people are leaving the shops with, preferably after buying. And after that, we're going to go over to Comixology, the world's largest digital comic book shop, and see what people are buying there as well. So with that in mind, let's kick back, relax, and get this party started. Before we do, though, here are the comic book shops that participated in this particular countdown. So if you're ever in their area, stop by, say hi, maybe actually buy something. And don't forget to support your own local comic book shop. Starting the countdown off at number 10, we have the Ludocrats number 2. Coming in at number 9 is Wonder Woman number 757. In the number 8 spot is the Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Coming in at number 7 is Green Lantern Season 2, issue number 4. At number 6 is The Flash Annual number 3. Coming in at number 5 is The Question, The Death of Vic Sage, book 3. At number 4 is the new book by James Tynion, Wind. Coming in at number 3 is Wonder Woman, Dead Earth, book 3. And at number 2, in the runner-up position here, is Strange Adventures number 2. And the number 1 comic book this week is Dark Knight Death Metal number 1. Alrighty then, so at this point, this is where I usually pop in and go, oh my gosh, we had this many DC, we had this many Marvel, and oh, it looks like Marvel is winning over DC and all that, but if you notice, there's not a lot of Marvel, okay? There's just not a lot of Marvel being put out there right now, so the kind of contest is a little bit gone south. But that being said, this is a great time to look at this and go, okay, well, you know, this might open up some new avenues. Let's try some new titles. I said the liz in the word titles. There, you know, it's a good time to check out some titles. You know, pick up Wind by James Tynion, or what was that other one? The number 10. I forget it already. Point being is, I think that would be pretty good. Anything but death metal. Oh my gosh, did you see my review about it? I don't know about you guys. I was not a fan. But then again, I'm not a fan of the original death metal. I like the characters, I like the side books, but the main story kind of left me flat, and it was the same thing with this one anyway. So, with all that rambling aside, what we're going to do here is we're going to see what the comic book shops have to say about this week's countdown. Doesn't look like a lot, but I will be commenting on that as well. So, hey! After that, though, we're going to go check out the countdown for Comixology. From Collector's Paradise, Pasadena, Dark Knight's Death Metal is a monster. The ratio variants paid for everything. The covers, led by Archam, are moving well, and people who we don't see often are coming in for it, which is a great sign. Strange Adventures is amazing, and Wind by Boom Studios is another hit by the most deserving publisher in comics, bar none. Their new trade paperbacks, Once and Future, Something is Killing Children, Red Mother, are killing it too, which speaks volumes about their line being promoted well and received well by customers. They are building a brand like no other publisher. And I absolutely agree with all of that. First of all, I am a big fan of Boom Studios. I am a big fan of Something is Killing the Children and Once and Future. I'm not a big variant person. So I love Archam covers, though. I think they're beautiful. But I do find it interesting that the shop said that the variant covers paid for everything. So I guess and I've encountered that. You know, you say, "Ooh, wow, I want this cover," and then when it arrives, they're like, "That'll be $52, please." And okay, well, you know, if you ordered it, you should pay up because they had to order a certain amount. One thing I think that stores should do for that is if they have to order 100 copies to get you that one variant, you should buy 100 copies of that book. But that's just me. I'm a different breed of cat. As far as the other stuff, if you haven't read Once and Future, if you haven't read Something's Killing the Children, do yourself a favor, pick up the trades at the very least. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. And my goodness, with a forced perspective, it makes my hand look like it's so huge. Okay, so anyway, let's continue. Very good sales week, says Rodman Comics. DC's Death Metal is a hit. With everything going on, I was worried it might not be. Power Rangers TMNT 5 broke up DC's chance to have the top 10 selling comics. Power Rangers TMNT 5 sold out on Wednesday and outsold the previous issue. Thankfully, we were able to place a reorder for more. Another week with no Marvel titles and Marvel fans being disappointed. Looking forward to the Marvel variant covers announcing Wednesdays, our new comic days, because by then, Marvel will actually be coming out with new comics on a Wednesday again, and hopefully not too many of their fans will have dropped Marvel due to too many skipped weeks. Well, if you think that Marvel fans are disappointed now, wait until they read the books. Okay, I'm just kidding. Oh, you know what? Daredevil. Daredevil's good. Thor's good. I'm sure there's a couple others we could probably toss in there, but yeah, seriously. Are you really looking forward to Empire? Let me know in the comments below. I was going to read it. Like, I've got a curiosity, plus, of course, I do reviews, so I'll probably pick up the first issue anyway, at the very least. But honestly, what is exciting you about Marvel Comics anymore? Brandon's Comics. That just sounds like a guy's collection, doesn't it? You guys need to grab that Legion of Superheroes #6 second prints and get them graded. They put them on FOC way late. I'm dying to know how many stores caught that. This has to be a super low print run. Get these bad boys graded. I'm sending in 50. Back in my day, we would call this a manufactured collector's item, and it just wouldn't go the same way as a real collector's item would. You know, if somebody's reading the books and they like the Spider-Man, and they'll be going, you know what, I think I want to get on with the Spider-Man comics. And then everybody goes, oh yeah, I love the Spider-Man comics. Also, I'm going on and I'm going to pick up the Spider-Man comic. And then the back issues, they go up and up and up. But now they're like, oh, we're the speculators. We're going to tell you what you should buy because this is what we got a lot of. And we want you to buy them. So we're going to tell you it's hot. And that's the manufactured kind of speculator, collector's item. It's not real. I'm sorry, but the truth is, come on, the man just said he's sending in 50 things. Will it be a collector's item? I don't know. Maybe it will be. But doesn't that just kind of ring of insincerity as far as all of that's concerned? It's like when people find, oh, I've got these Marvel Age in my quarter bins. Let's put it onto it. Oh my gosh, look, hey guys, this is the very first appearance of somebody because it's an advertisement. Yeah, no, I don't buy into that. If you're a Marvel Age collector because you dig on, oh, this is the first time it was drawn. This is the advertisement 2 weeks before the book came out. Let me know if you buy into that. If you're, I mean, how much of a speculator are you? Because I know, hey, look, we never cared about the jeweler thing. But then again, I guess, you know, even in the, back in the day, back in the golden age, people didn't care about comics and they were collectors. But, you know, now you got the jeweler thing being a collector's item. Now people go, oh, but it's got the right UPC, see, because it's got the barcode instead of Spider-Man, so now it's worth, I'm going to spend $50,000 more on this because it's a little bit different than that book over there. But, you know, I mean, yeah, tell me. You tell me. I know I can be wrong. I'm usually not, but I can be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. Dr. Knows Comics and Game Superstore with Marvel offering no comic periodicals this week. DC took control of our sales charts, winning 8 of the top 10 slots. Boom's Wind #1 performed remarkably well at #4. Quite impressive for a book with no advanced orders because of the surprise nature of its solicit, while Gideon Falls took a solid -- Not much to say about this one. As they said, you know, if Marvel's not putting out, Marvel can't be putting out. If Marvel's not putting out comic books, you know, they can't be a part of the contest. They can't be a part of the conversation and so forth. But hey, what you gonna do? I kind of miss that as well because I like to play the Marvel versus DC. I'm a DC guy, and for a while there, DC was winning every single week when I first started doing these videos. And then they kind of got rid of the Rebirth thing, and they went back to New 52 style storytelling, and Marvel kicked DC's butt. And it's, you know, it's like being a Tampa Bay Bucks fan, which I also am. You know, they're out in the first game, and then you can just basically enjoy the season because you know they're not going to win ever again. Aw. Anyway, that's what everybody has to say there, so why don't we go on over to comixology, the world's largest comic book shop, digital comic book shop. Gosh darn it. You know what? Screw it. I'm not redoing that. But there you go. We're going to go over to comixology, the world's largest digital comic book shop. I don't even get paid to say that. I added that tagline. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's do the countdown. At number 10, we have Batman, Gotham Knights, a flip of the coin, number something or other. Yeah, seriously. I didn't see the number before I started. At number 9, we have Valkyrie, number 10. Coming in at number 8 is Green Lantern, Season 2, number 4. Coming in at number 7 is The Flash Annual, number 3. At number 6, Young Justice, number 15. Somebody's buying this crap. And at number 5, we have the digital first, Batman Adventure Continues. I do believe this is issue number 6. At number 4, we have some more Bendis goodness in the form of Superman number 22. At number 3 is Deceased, Hope at World's End, number 3. And in the runner-up position again, Strange Adventures, number 2. And just like the hard copy sales, Death Metal number 1 is the number 1 selling digital comic. So there you go, gang. That's the countdown. Now, this is usually when I say, hey, but let's stretch it out, see who would win if we went all the way to the top 20. And I don't know. Is there really a point to it because there's no contest? I could look at the, I'm looking at all on my screen here at the covers and everything, see if I could talk about something in the top 10. The only thing that stands out to me is, one, not a big fan of dark metal, like Strange Adventures. I think Deceased has been just a joy from the beginning. Who's buying Young Justice? Why is this good to you? Let me know in the comments below. I am curious about this. This isn't a thing where I'll be like, oh, but y'all so stupid for buying this, because I'm not that kind of guy. I really want to know what it is that draws you to that particular story. I just didn't get into it. Sometimes I think I want to go back over it. You know, maybe I was wrong. Give it another shot. You never know. Sometimes you can reread something and go, you know what? That wasn't as bad as I thought. Anyway, you know what? Yeah, why not? It's tradition. Let's go 20 to 11. Let's see what's there. Maybe we could find something interesting. Maybe there's an interesting independent comic book there. I don't know. We'll do it anyway. Tradition. At number 11, we have Wonder Woman 757. At number 12, Superman, Man of Tomorrow. Coming in at number 13 is Nightwing, number 2. At number 14, we have the Black Label title, Wonder Woman, Dead Earth. At number 15, we have Ghost Spider, number 10. Coming in at number 16, Batman and the Outsiders, number 13. In the 16th spot is Wonder Woman, Agent of Peace, issue number 6. Coming in at number 18 is The Question, Death of Vic Sage from the Black Label. And at number 19, we have Hawkman number 24. And rounding out the top 20 is Gideon Falls. Is it me, or was Wonder Woman really represented this week? Seriously was. And I kind of dig that. You know, she's got some good stories here or there. I really enjoyed this issue of Dead Earth, to tell you the truth. So at least there's that. It's always good to see Man with Mace with Wings do well in a countdown. And if you haven't checked out his book, Hawkman, check it out. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, so there are some decent things. And anytime you see me over here, I'm looking at all the covers and everything. But there are some decent things in this back half. And what gets me is I have thought that for a while now. Yeah, you would have some good stuff in the top 10 as well. But it always seems like there was the interesting stuff at the back half. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm a different breed of cat. All right, so anyway, that's the countdown, guys. I'm glad to see DC doing so well, but they're basically the only thing on the market right now, so it's a hollow victory. Anyway, let me know, what do you think here is priced too high? And by that I mean, what do you think is like, why are people buying this? Like I mentioned with the Young Justice, obviously that's a book that I don't understand. Not a big fan of dark metal, but considering how big of a hit the last series was, not surprised to see that was a hit. But what do you think's too high? What do you think's too low? Like, I think Hawkman should be in the top 10. Not Young Justice. You guys have that backwards, gang. Jump cut. So, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell if you haven't done it already. Click on one of the videos that are popping up here and continue the little journey. I've got some good stuff here. Check out one of the Comic Book Origins videos. Worked very hard on this. Anyway, also, if you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Patreon, Ko-Fi, drop $1 in the till. Help us keep the lights on, help us keep making videos for you. Links in the description below. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.